As I travel all through the world in search of the most authentic of ingredients, I come across little places where they are the most unassuming human beings, and they have these flavors with them that have been handed down from generation to generation. I love interacting and creating a twist with AUMcuisine and bringing it to each one of you. Let's explore together. Namaskaram and welcome to another episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. I'm going to make for you something which is very close to my heart. It is a traditional Kerala vegetable stew. So we have a really lovely hot pan, and of course, as in everything in Kerala, we start with coconut oil. And what's beautiful about this coconut oil is that when it flutters like the way it does, I'm going to be adding in some cloves and some amazing red onions. And as that softens up, I'm going to be adding in some pulverized ginger and some garlic. I can't tell you how lovely it smells already. One might wonder, right? It's just three things and what's happening. This is beautiful. So at this juncture, I'm going to be adding quite a bit of curry leaves. There's a very big variation in making a Kerala stew. It does not have turmeric, chili powder. So one might wonder, what is this? It's very different from anything else, but that's it. It's from Kerala and we are celebrating spices in this lovely, lovely dish. As that's warming up, I'm going to be putting in some Mexican squash. You can put in any squash of your liking, but we just have an abundance of this straight from the garden. So we're going to end up using all of that. As that softens up, I'm going to go to my mortar and pestle. And I'm going to show you a few things that I'm going to put together. So, in the mortar and pestle, I'm going to be putting in a cinnamon stick and just break it up. And see, you want to get at least that much of the cinnamon stick in. Smells really beautiful. And then I'm going to be adding in some mint leaves. Chopped up really nice. And then some potatoes. They can be previously steamed just a teeny weeny bit. Then as soon as you add your potatoes, you just want to add a little bit of jaggery or brown sugar, but Indian brown sugar. So this is just a little bit. To sweeten up the vegetables. Remember, so far I haven't added any of the salt. In this juncture, I'm going to be adding some more carrots. Beautiful. So as soon as I add the carrots, it's the perfect time to add some black pepper. You should remember, black pepper is very famous in Kerala. It's actually from a place called Talashedi, and it's very near Calicut, and it's actually called black gold. So really, really good and a very important part of making a traditional Kerala stew. Freshly ground black pepper is just perfect rather than putting the whole peppercorns, because that might not be very conducive to young children. So I don't have a tendency to do that. Then I'm going to be putting in just a pinch of the red chili flakes, not too much. And then in this part, I'm going to be adding coconut milk. So this coconut milk will allow all of those vegetables to simmer very, very nicely. So you just add on some extra water and allow these vegetables to get together. The other thing that I like to add is I like to add a paste made out of almonds, because I love introducing protein whenever I make my version of the Kerala stew. It's all about the spices intermingling very well with the coconut, but at the same time, if you can add some protein in there, you have a really healthy dish. So I'm going to allow that to simmer through as well. So we'll give that about 5 minutes. You can either choose to do so with the lid on or without. Welcome back, and we have this lovely stew simmering beautifully. And then I'm going to be adding in some cardamom powder. Nothing in Kerala cuisine is seriously complete without coconut milk and curry leaves and all of those exotic spices and cardamom powder. So there you have it, with everything swimming so beautifully. So in our own bowl, I'm going to be spooning this up, and we have to do a taste test. My goodness, it's beautiful. A proteinous variation of the traditional Kerala stew. Made super easy, doesn't take a long time to cook at all. There we go, beautiful. Just gonna add a little bit of cilantro. Let's turn this off. Excellent. So, let me see. Perfect. Perfect. It's exactly what has been ordered, I must tell you. It reminds me of all the women that ever cooked in my mom's side of the family. It is so unbelievably delicious. It's just a taste of paradise. There's definitely a reason why Kerala is called God's own country. Maybe we should rename it Goddess's own country. So the mystery of spices solved beautifully with the mistress of spices. Enjoy!